If you wanted your car to last 20 years, you'd monitor the engine, the oil, the tires, and the fuel. You'd pay attention to the check engine light, listen for strange noises, and make sure everything was running smoothly. But when it comes to our own bodies, the most complex and valuable machine we will ever own, most people track exactly one number: their weight. We step on the scale, see a number flash, and make a judgment about our health. And that's like trying to judge a car's condition by looking only at the paint. You could have a beautifully polished exterior while the engine is smoking and the brakes are about to fail. If your goal is to live longer, feel better, and stay healthy as you age, it's time to look under the hood. It's time to look at the dashboard that truly matters. Fortunately, modern science has identified several key measurements that can provide powerful insight into your long-term health, giving you a clear picture of how your internal systems are performing. Think of it as your body's own diagnostic report. So, let's look at the 5 health metrics that matter most, plus a simple, real-world bonus metric you can check today. First on our dashboard is waist circumference. Not weight, not body mass index or BMI, your waist measurement. Why this specific number? Because where you store fat matters more than how much you weigh. Excess fat around the abdomen, known as visceral fat, is different. It's not the pinchable fat under the skin, it's the fat packed deep around your vital organs like your liver, stomach, and intestines. This visceral fat is metabolically active, secreting hormones and inflammatory substances that are strongly associated with a higher risk of heart disease, metabolic problems, and type 2 diabetes. Your waist measurement can reveal things that the scale often misses. You can have a healthy BMI, but still carry a dangerous amount of this hidden abdominal fat. The data is quite stark. One major study found that men with waists 43 inches or greater had a 50% higher mortality risk than those with waists under 35 inches. For women, a waist of 37 inches or more was linked to an 80% higher risk. The general guidelines are simple. For men, a waist circumference over 40 inches is a red flag, and for women, it's 35 inches. An even simpler rule of thumb: your waist should be no more than half your height. It's an easy measurement to take with a simple tape measure, and it tells a crucial part of your health story. Next up, metric number 2, resting heart rate. This is the number of times your heart beats per minute when you are completely at rest, like when you first wake up in the morning before you even get out of bed. You can track it easily with a fitness watch or simply by taking your pulse for 60 seconds. So why does this matter? A lower resting heart rate generally reflects better cardiovascular fitness. It means your heart is stronger and more efficient. It doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood throughout your body. For most adults, a normal resting heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute. But highly trained athletes might have a resting heart rate as low as 40. On the other hand, a rate that is consistently at the higher end of that normal range, say above 80 beats per minute, can be a signal of increased risk for cardiovascular disease. In fact, a 2013 study found that a resting heart rate between 81 and 90 doubled the chance of death, while a rate higher than 90 tripled it. It's one of the easiest health markers to track and one of the most revealing about the state of your body's engine. Our third metric is blood sugar. Think of your circulatory system as an intricate plumbing network. Your blood pressure is the force of blood pushing against the walls of your arteries as your heart pumps it around. If that pressure stays too high for too long, it puts constant stress on the entire system. Your heart has to work harder, and your arteries, brain, and kidneys can suffer damage over time. The tricky part? High blood pressure is often called a silent threat. Many people feel perfectly fine even when their numbers are elevated. You might have no symptoms at all while this excessive pressure is slowly weakening your blood vessels. That's why regular monitoring is critical. A normal reading is below 120 for the top number, or systolic pressure, and below 80 for the bottom number, or diastolic. As those numbers creep up, from elevated to stage 1 and stage 2 hypertension, your risk for heart attack, stroke, and kidney failure increases significantly. Understanding and managing this number is a cornerstone of a long and healthy life. Let's move on to metric number 4, blood sugar. Your body is in a constant state of energy management, and blood sugar, or glucose, is its primary fuel. When you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which enters your bloodstream. Your pancreas then releases insulin to help shuttle that glucose into your cells for energy. When this elegant system becomes impaired, when your body becomes resistant to insulin or can't produce enough of it, problems can develop gradually over many years. Chronically high blood sugar can damage blood vessels and nerves throughout your body, leading to a cascade of health issues. Tracking markers like your fasting glucose, which is your blood sugar after an overnight fast, and your A1C, which gives you an average blood sugar level over the past 2 to 3 months, can provide vital clues about your metabolic health. These numbers can catch prediabetes early, giving you a chance to make lifestyle changes before it progresses to full-blown type 2 diabetes. It's about ensuring your body's energy system is running efficiently, not just for today, but for decades to come. Our fifth and final core metric might surprise you. It's not a number from a blood test or a cuff. It's sleep. For a long time, we viewed sleep as a passive state of rest. We now know that's completely wrong. Sleep is an active, essential maintenance period for your entire body. While you sleep, your brain works to consolidate memories and clears out metabolic waste that builds up during the day. Your immune system is strengthened, your hormones are regulated, your tissues repair and rebuild. When you consistently get poor sleep, all of these critical processes are disrupted. It can negatively influence your memory, your mood, your metabolism, and your appetite. It can hamper your recovery from exercise and increase inflammation. Most adults need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Chronic sleep deprivation is linked to a higher risk of nearly every major chronic disease, including obesity, heart disease, and dementia. If you're tracking everything except for your sleep, you are missing a massive piece of the longevity puzzle. And finally, a bonus metric. This one doesn't require any gadgets. It's a simple test of your functional fitness. Can you climb a few flights of stairs without getting severely winded? Simple physical function often reveals more about our real-world health than any number on a screen. Your body is designed to move. The ability to perform everyday tasks with ease, carrying groceries, playing with your kids, or yes, climbing stairs, is a powerful indicator of your cardiorespiratory fitness, strength, and overall mobility. Movement remains one of the strongest predictors of long-term health and independence as we age. So, if you want to live longer and, more importantly, live better, it's time to stop obsessing over that single, often misleading number on the bathroom scale. Start tracking the metrics that tell the real story: your waist circumference, your resting heart rate, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and the quality of your sleep. Because longevity isn't about guessing. It's about understanding how your body is performing today so you can make informed choices to improve it for all of your tomorrows.